a question came up. Adrian Roberson, one of our loyal viewers, he's here just about every time we're on, but says, is Donovan Edwards better than Blake Corum? What are your thoughts on that?
I have to answer that question as of today. Uh, as of today, no. However, um, I absolutely believe that he can ascend to that point eventually. We got to keep in mind that Donovan Edwards is a true sophomore, right? And he was highly rated recruit coming out of West Bloomfield. You know, quite frankly, I mean, as a true freshman behind two really good backs in Hassan Haskins and Blake Corum last year, he found ways to make an impact and make plays. And that speaks high. That should tell you everything you need to know about how talented this kid already was as a true freshman. And as he's gotten healthy this year, you've seen his impact already. So I would say not yet, but absolutely he has the runway to be even better than Blake Corum, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Edwards is not better than Corum right now.
Real quick, let
Um,
me
Go
10 more seconds. In a lot, I want to finish that thought, and most of that is due to the fact that Corum is just so consistent, and I think Donovan is still finding that level. You know what you're getting from Blake Corum, which is, and he's consistent like that every Saturday. Donovan Edwards isn't quite there yet. Go ahead.
yeah, and I think so. They're both talented, right? This is not a bash either
There's
one of
no
these guys,
dissing. They're both
and I don't think you
fantastic
did that
backs.
either.
They're both
Um,
fantastic backs.
right,
Absolutely.
absolutely, they are fantastic. I think they complement each other really well.
Yeah.
But I'd say right now I would give the edge to Blake. I think honestly I think it's kind of close, kind of close.
Yes.
I just think with Blake, the thing that I think really sets him apart is I think his vision on even the shorter the plays that don't always have a lot of room. Like I still think Blake does a really good job of even finding 2 or 3 yards. You know, where
Yo,
it's not always the home run hitter, but you know even the short yardage runs. I just think he does a little better job as far as his vision of running the ball. What's up?
Blake makes you pick up your 10 strap. Like
What?
he really Blake makes you pick up your 10 strap. Like when he jukes you out your shoes. I mean, dude, he's really. Did you see what he did to that one Penn State defender on the sideline?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Like now that was pretty crazy, but he does stuff like that in the middle of the field. Like
Well, and he
he's
did
so
it to in the Iowa game, and actually didn't mention it, but to Jack Campbell, who's supposed to be this mega
All
tackler.
American
Jack
linebacker. Yeah,
Campbell, he didn't get blocked at all on that play, and didn't lay a finger on Blake Corum, like
it,
not a finger. So
yeah.
yeah, it's unique what he does, but Donovan's fantastic. Like
Oh
they're
yeah.
both really good backs, but I would give the edge to Corum because like you said, it's consistent. And think about too earlier in the season when Donovan wasn't ready to roll, he was kind of sitting and getting healthy. Blake took that heavy role, right? So he had
Yep.
even early in the season, the first couple games. I mean, he had some big carry numbers and was still incredibly consistent. Protects the ball. Not that Donovan doesn't, but just a lot of things that Blake does really well.
It was
So
cool. It was cool, man, watching both those guys, and deservedly so. Get
in the
the
post
post
game,
game interview,
yeah.
and like, through the confidence that both those guys have right now, it's like vibrating off of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
their
Well, when
confidence,
you're
their
rolling,
swag.
you just know. Like
Right,
they
their
just know.
swag. You know, it's
hmm
like, bro, they're like lightning and thunder. They're just like,
Like we
they were
got
both
it.
smiling, bro. Like they're
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like do you remember that stretch that James Harden had when he was with Houston where he had
mhm,
like a stretch of like 20, 30 games of just scoring.
yeah,
I think it was something crazy like 40 points every single game. It's just
yeah,
he just knows like yeah, I'm just rolling. I'm on. Like I
yeah.
feel like that's those guys post game like yeah, we got it. We know we got the juice. We know it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got it.
Those two have complete confidence in themselves and each other in the offensive line, and they're just like,
hmm
you can't mess with us, like literally, and they feel good. And I'm sure that as a running back, that's probably a really good feeling when you're in a good rhythm. You probably, especially the way they're playing. I mean, they both against Penn State literally had one touchdowns, like boom, one play out. And that means that especially for a running back, they're in a great rhythm right now. They just when they touch the ball every time, they feel like they're going to score. but that's how they
Yes.
feel. So I mean, that tells you all you need to know about the guy. It really does.